Yeah. Hello out there on Facebook. This is Stephen Smith coming to you from Inside Out Studio. And with me, I believe for the first time on Live Art Mini is Alan Stenger.
Hi.
We've got a special Monday edition. This is the first time we've done Mondays, so we like to rotate the days throughout the month. So we're going to be bringing you on Mondays throughout November. So today, what are we going to be doing, Alan?
Fire hydrants out of glass.
Fire hydrants out of glass.
It's going to be magnets.
Yep, fire hydrant magnets. So those of you in Hamilton might have seen all the decorated fire hydrants in downtown, as well as in Lindenwold, and just recently in the North End this past year. So we've got a partnership with the city of Hamilton, which Alan was a part of. You painted a lot of the fire hydrants throughout the city. So in different neighborhoods, they've hired Inside Out Studio artists to get out there. We're using enamel paints and bringing some decoration through those fire hydrants. So what was your favorite part of doing the hydrants?
Getting out there. Painting.
Just getting outside and painting? Mm-hmm. That was good to me. I'm going to bring our microphone a little bit closer to make sure everyone can hear. What was your favorite neighborhood? Because I know that you did downtown, Lindenwold, and the North End.
North End.
North End ones? Yep, those were fun designs. So those are out on Heaton Avenue as well as Greenwood in the North End of Hamilton. So we do have some fire hydrant magnets that we started making because of the fire hydrant project that we've been doing. So here's an example that Alan put together earlier. So cute little fire hydrant magnets. And this kind of stemmed from a partnership with the Hamilton Welcome Center. So they've been carrying a line of artwork done by artists at Inside Out Studio. So we have the fire hydrant magnets. Here's some more examples. We also do the Hamilton Big Blue H magnets, as well as this abstract river magnet, kind of inspired by the river. So you can check those out at the Hamilton Welcome Center. They also asked us to put up a display in their windows, so that is up right now as well. So a big thank you to them and the city of Hamilton. So Mr. Stenger, is there anyone special you want to say hi to out there?
Hi Roy, Kyle. Here's my MRDD worker.
Oh, Roy Kyle, your MRDD worker, that's cool. So hopefully he's watching out there.
Hi Angela.
And Angela Van Treese, your Easter Seal service worker, correct?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Angela. She's been very helpful to the studio. We do want to say a special hello and thank you to Sherry Armstead at Symmetry Gallery, who is our season sponsor for Live Art Mini. So a big thank you for that as well. So Alan's going to be gluing together one of these fire hydrant magnets here. So I'm going to slide it back to you so you can kind of demonstrate the process of putting everything together.
Just start gluing?
Yeah, you can just put them together. So we prepared everything ahead of time. We're going to be visiting in with a few different artists, and they get to select the colors that they like. And Alan, what are you attaching the glass to each other with?
Glue?
Just glue. So it's a half and half mixture of glue and water. So it's pretty simple to get that fused glass to stick together. We really are just looking for a temporary stick as it goes into the kiln for a fusing and then fully melts multiple layers of glass together. You're good. So everyone out there right now is just watching you put your hydrants together. And I'm going to slide in our diagram. So one thing that we do when we come up with a project kind of like this is I'll get very mathematical and then draw up a diagram for the measurements.
A blueprint.
A blueprint, correct. So that way everyone knows how to cut out the pieces, whether that's artists cutting it out for themselves or staff preparing the glass based upon the artist's wants and color choices.
Reason why I picked red, white, and blue.
You want to say a little bit louder there so people can hear? You got a microphone right there if you want to give the reasons for your choice.
The reason why I picked red, white, and blue, maybe make America great.
All right. So for America, we recently had an election, so that's fresh on everyone's mind. So Alan chose red, white, and blue today. Any interesting stories or happenings while you're working on the fire hydrants over the past few years?
I've seen plain ones, but then I want to just go there and paint it, but I can't do that.
Nope, you're correct. You can't just paint any hydrant we like. You're hired by the city to do specific ones.
Yeah. So if you see a plain one out there, you can't do it, or you just can't just go.
Correct. Not everyone can just go out and paint a fire hydrant.
You can't say no.
I mean, it's probably tempting.
Yeah, we had a fun one over by the McDonald's on Martin Luther King and High Street. So we kind of went off the cuff from our designs with that, painted some French fries and a nice Ronald McDonald smiley face on it.
I mean, with that.
Go check that one out. What'd you say, Brett?
I mean, we're doing that.
There's a nice one behind the city building too. You're doing U.S. colors today. We actually painted some stripes and stars, red, white, and blue on the one behind the city building.
And done.
Awesome. We're just going to slide this down a little bit there. So we did like a mix and match color set. So red, white, and blue in various parts of the hydrants.
Now, how are you going to show them?
I'm going to hold this one up. Since you did this one earlier today, the glue's already dried. But once again, there's the one that Alan did. So you can find those in our shop. You can also find them, like I said, at the Hamilton Welcome Center. So thank you for putting that together for us there, Alan. Is there anything that you want to leave, some parting words before we switch over to Bobby Joe?
Party words.
Parting words. Or party words. We'll take some party words too.
Stay safe. Happy Thanksgiving.
Stay safe and happy Thanksgiving. That works for me. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm going to make a whole turkey. All right, I'm going to switch over here to some pictures of the fire hydrants that we've done downtown. So you can see this one is located in front of the YMCA. It's downtown on 2nd Street, 2nd and Market. And then we're going to go visit with Brett Garrett a little bit later today. He's not doing the fire hydrant magnets. He's got some Christmas items going on, but he was a part of the fire hydrant project in the initial phase. So there's Brett working on hydrants. So we got down and dirty, sitting on the curb and just getting sweaty and getting some tan on and getting outside to do some artwork. So we're going to stop in with Bobby Joe Robinson next. So let me switch over to the creativity camera. So I'm going to swing over here. We do have our art on the cart. Rolling camera again. I'm just going to place the microphone so you can hear us. And you'll be seeing me in just a second. Hello, Bobby Joe, we're on camera. You look right up there and say a big hi.
Hello.
Is there anyone special you want to say hi to today?
Mom.
So Mom, if you're watching out there, or if you come and watch later on our YouTube channel, a big hello from Bobby Joe Robinson. And Bobby Joe, you have an outcome. Everyone that attends InsideOut Studio has an outcome other than just making artwork to sell. So one of Bobby Joe's outcome is to help out with customer service. And since we can't do that because our artists can't interact with the space because of COVID, she's going to tell you about ways that you can purchase from InsideOut Studio. So how could people purchase in various ways?
Go to our website.
All right. So what can they find on our website?
Glass.
And ceramics.
Yeah.
And the paintings. So I think what we're getting at is there's an online store now. So you should be able to find the link in the comments to our online store. And Kim Davis is updating that weekly with all the new creations that we have here, including what we're going to be making today and everything that we did in the past as well. So where else can they go? Is our store still open?
Yes.
Yes, it is. So our store is open 10 to 4 Monday through Friday. And if you do, you can come in person. We just ask that you wear a mask as well. And if you do order online, we also have curbside pickup. So if you could pull up outside, give us a call, and someone in the store will run your order out to you. So let me go grab my phone real quick in case we have some comments. And then Bobby Joe and I are going to be making one from scratch. We got Michelle Barnes Davis watching out there. Hello, Michelle. Everyone remember Michelle? Dance studio downstairs.
Hello, Michelle. Hello.
Everyone saying hi out there, Michelle. You got big waves from Brett, Allison, and Cassie. Hopefully we'll start our dance program up again soon once COVID kind of heads out. Get out of here. All right, so we are going to start. I'm going to grab the diagram that shows us the measurements. It's my cheat sheet.
Say that, so grab.
Cheat. That was a close one. Bobby Joe, what color do you want for the base of your fire hydrant?
Red.
We'll start with the red piece. So we're just going to cut off the base of the fire hydrant so it's red. And then which colors did you pick out today?
Green. White.
So you got red, green, and white. Bobby Joe's feeling that Christmas spirit. I am too. I've got neighbors that are already putting out their Christmas decorations and lights. I feel like we're just going to skip past Thanksgiving this year. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Anytime.
All of them? Do you like the cheesy ones on Hallmark and Lifetime?
Not really.
No. Bobby Joe recently had a birthday, correct?
Yeah.
What'd you do for your birthday?
Friday I went to the casino.
Oh, went to the casino. Any luck?
No, not really.
No. But you had a good time?
Yeah.
Were you pulling the machines? Play some blackjack?
No.
Throw some dice?
No.
Well, I'm cutting out the crossbars on the base here. And like Alan showed us, we're just gluing down the fused glass with some watered down Elmer's glue. It makes it stick together until it gets into the kiln. So you just glue the base on top of the crossbar. You can go ahead and do that as we're working on things in progress. I'll slide out of the way here for a second just to get a view. All right, and all the fire hydrants kind of have a circular center, a circle in the middle. At this point, it'd be a good time to change up your color to one of the other Christmas options we have. Which color would you like for your circle?
Down.
All right, that's called Amazon green. It's kind of like a deep lime green. And for that, when we're doing circles, we use a circle cutter. So just for those of you that might not have seen us do fused glass before, to go over the tools, we've got a scoring tool, which just has a thin disc of metal at the end. So this is not sharp at all. It just scores into the surface of the glass. And the same thing is on the circle cutting tool. So Bobby Joe, so I should be letting you do this, but you've used this before, so you just want to press down and score into that circle. So press as hard as you can and give it a turn. And if our microphone can pick that up, we have a nice nails on the chalkboard sound. So that lets you know that that's really digging into the surface and getting it in there for a cut. And then I'll score this one for you. Now I'll hand it over to you. So Bobby Joe's going to use our runners. It has a line on one side and the screw sticking up so you know which angle to use it from. And she's going to chop that circle out of the piece of glass.
Without cutting myself.
Without cutting yourself, preferably. Some nicks and cuts do happen. Nothing serious, knock on wood. Usually it's me getting cut the most. So I'm trying to move as fast as I can. And those runners that Bobby Joe's using just has a slight angle to it, so really once you squeeze them down on it, it's breaking the glass in two and separating the two sections. All right, now we have a glass circle. Thank you, Bobby Joe. I'm just going to use our chippers. Chip around the edges, make sure it's a perfect circle. Then you can glue it down right into the middle of your fire hydrant. There we go. And I can go ahead and prep some of the other pieces for you. So whether it's the fire hydrant magnets or some of our glass ornaments, like I showed you earlier, we have a predetermined design that we create in-house, and then we work out the measurements. That way, Joe and Allison, who you'll meet here in a minute, anyone else that's working on them knows the sizes and how big to cut out everything, so it has a similar look to it. So that can be the top and bottom of your hydrant. I'm just going to go ahead and prep the rest of the pieces for you. That way we can roll on over and see what Miss Allison Davis has been working on this morning. Bobby Joe, you're a big fan of commissions. Do you think if someone called in with specific hydrant colors, you could make something for them?
Yeah.
I think so. So something to think about as Christmas rolls around, or just in general for yourself if you like. We do commission work. I just said do on there too.
Oh, Lord.
Did you hear that? We do commission artwork. So if you wanted some, we do. So if you wanted some fire hydrants done in a specific color, if you wanted a specific Christmas ornament, we do a lot of popular angels and crosses, and if you want specific colors for that, we could hook you up with one of our artists that has a similar interest. 50% of all proceeds, as you all know, goes back to our artists, so this is a means of employment for them. Bobby Joe, what's your favorite thing about working in fused glass?
Get paid.
You get paid? That's a good answer. Works for me. And then those will go on the sides. And then we'll give you a little nub for the center of your circle. That would be the nut for the fire hydrant right in the middle. If you have a Christmas fire hydrant, maybe you'll find one of those up at the North Pole next to Santa's workshop. Okay. As a side note, everyone in the studio usually has to put up with my bad dad jokes. What? And humor. All right, as Bobby Joe's wrapping up her Christmas fire hydrant, we're going to slide over to a message from Sherry Armstead and Symmetry Gallery. She put together a special little video for us for some Christmas items she's featuring.
Hi, it's Sherry. I'm here at Symmetry Boutique and Gallery, and it may seem a little early for Christmas, but people are shopping, and we wanted you to be aware we're ready. So come on in or shop online at symmetryboutiqueandgallery.com. Here's just a few things that we've sold year after year. The Santas that we have, this one has a full fur coat, and I call it a Santa with legs, and a sweater. The lady who makes these lives in Fairfield, and she does each one by hand, and they're all from recycled materials that she's gathered from numerous places. So come on down and check out the Santas, and we've got some great ornaments. The Nativity is really one of our top sellers. These fancy ones like this are laser cut from an artist in Utah. So we've got wood ones that are laser cut. We've got some great ornaments as well as the glass balls that are hanging in the window. And I appreciate you watching this, and come see us soon at 1000 Sims Road, Fairfield. Or again, shop online with us. We'll be happy to see you. Thanks.
Thank you, Sherry Armstead and Symmetry Gallery. Like I said, go check that out. Sims in Fairfield is where you'll find that. It's kind of down the street from Jungle Gyms. So now I've rolled on over. We still got the rolling camera cart from last week, which I like a little bit too much. And we're gonna go say hi to Allison Davis, who is one of our main painters on the fire hydrant project. So Allison, I'm just gonna toggle through some photos here from the hydrant project over the past few years. And we started this back in 2016 downtown. So we got myself and Liz Pfeiffer and Mark Hodge working on a hydrant here. This one is over by Municipal Brew Works, back on Market Street. And we tried to kind of do the colors associated with the businesses and the areas it was around. And we've got downtown Jody Mann and Tracy Miracle working on a hydrant right in front of First Financial. There's Evan Poolman working on a hydrant, getting the base coat down. And then there's the back of the one right in front of our gallery at 140 High Street, across from the old courthouse. So let's see here. Allison has been one of the main painters throughout all the projects. I think you worked on all the downtown, Lindenwold, and the North Ends, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, is there anyone special you want to say hi to out there?
I want to say hi to my mom.
All right, so another hello mom out there if you're watching or checking on YouTube. What was your take of the fire hydrant projects? What were your favorite parts? Were there any interesting stories or things that kind of came up from it?
My favorite part was getting to go out into the community. I really enjoyed doing it. It was a lot of fun to get to hang out with some of the artists and Steven while doing it. We could laugh and have fun.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Even though we're working and making art, making money, we always like to have fun, enjoy ourselves. And also we were bringing kind of like community beautification to those different neighborhoods. And it was great. Some things I remember is just in general, people would honk and wave
Yeah,
as they were going by us. I remember we were out in the North End and people would come out on their porches and play music for us just so it was a little bit more entertaining. So it was good times. So Allison, what colors did you pick out today?
I picked out turquoise and lime green.
Okay. Any special reason for that?
I like bright colors.
Okay, so Allison's going to be putting together some of the turquoise and lime green hydrants. And she selected those glass colors earlier today. So with your experience here working with fused glass in the studio, what are some of the, let's say, challenges of working with fused glass? And what might people be surprised by in terms of how easy it is to use?
People really don't realize that it goes into a cone. It gets melted together or fused together, and people that I've talked to have found that to be really interesting.
Yeah. And we had a visiting artist from Toledo, and this was back in 2011, that showed us how to use our standard ceramic kilns for fused glass. So I think most people might associate glass with glass blowing, or something that's a little bit more
Stained
dangerous.
glass.
Or stained glass, correct. So we simply melt the layers of glass together in the kiln, and it's kind of a one and done for these fire hydrant magnets, or any magnet really. We just want the glass to melt together, and then we put a magnet on the back. If we were to do a bowl or a plate, it would need a separate fire called a slump fire, where we put it into a mold and kind of bend it into a specific shape. All right, as always, our time goes fast. So Allison, as you're finishing up your glue, I was going to ask you to share what else you've been working on today.
I've been working on a commission for Butler County Board of Developmental Disabilities. They're going to be ornaments that are going to be given to the staff members there for Christmas gifts.
Very cool. Yep, once again, thank you for the commissions. Thank you for all the organizations out there thinking of our artists, making something special for you all. And we've got a great comment from Wilma Dillon. She said lots of info about what we're doing in the studio and our involvement in the community. So thank you, Wilma. Thanks for watching today. It is our pleasure to get out there and paint hydrants and make ornaments and just make art. All right, thank you, Allison. We're going to roll on back here. You can see in the background Miss Cassie Sullivan, so we're just going to go say hi. See what Alan's up to again. He's got a lot of drawings over here.
Yeah.
Is this right here?
I'll come back and check with you in just a second there, Bobby Joe. I'm on the move, crashing into stuff. Hello, Cassie.
Hello,
How are we doing today?
I'm good.
Anyone special you want to say hi to out there?
I want to say hi to my mom and my support coordinator.
Your support coordinator and your mom. Very good, very good. So you've got some fire hydrants off to the side here, but this is also an interesting watercolor you're working on. You want to tell people about this? You want to hold it up slightly for them?
Yeah.
Check this out. Nice watercolor. Are you doing this for the kind of Christmas card designs that we've been working on in-house?
Yes. I'm looking for the Christmas card.
Very cool. Yeah, you can check out a previous episode that we did on in-house Christmas card designs that we're doing out of pen and ink as well as watercolor. I'm just going to show you the fire hydrant magnets that Cassie picked out, and she's going to be gluing those together this afternoon. Any special reason you chose yellow and red?
Because I like the colors. It reminds me of like happiness.
Some happy bright colors.
Yes.
The sunshine day out there. It's like a balmy 73 degrees out there right now. So get outside if you haven't done so already. Come on down to Inside Out. We're here till 4. And then red and yellow are also our logo colors. Correct? Yep. So Cassie is going to be gluing those down here shortly. And then we're going to come visit. Hey, there's Terry. Terry's out behind the scenes here. Here's Brett Garrett, and I'm going to pan back a little bit as well because he was working on this Santa Claus painting this morning. So this is acrylic on canvas, and if you know Brett, this is his classic style. This makes me think of like Holiday in Lights. You've got Santa front and center, and all the different colors in the background. Brett, is anyone special you want to say hi to today?
Those are my buddies.
Oh, your best buddies. Yep.
And Anna?
Anna, your best buddy. So he's in the Best Buddies program with Miami University students where they get together. And you tell them, Brett, like, what do you guys like to do when you get together?
You go to different places?
Different places. And we used to go out to movies, do different things. And then you had ice skating with the hockey team. So lots of fun, cool stuff. All right. And so you did the Santa painting this morning. What are you working on right now?
Actually, the snowman. Christmas, I want to do it.
Okay. Frosty the Snowman Christmas ornaments. Feel free to hold one up. Show everyone what you're working on. So Brett's got these Santa or Frosty Christmas ornaments made out of clay, and then select a shape to go in the center. And these will be fused in the kiln, or fired in the kiln, and glazed after the fact. Very cool. All right, is there anything special you want to say about working on the fire hydrant project? I showed a picture of you earlier because you were out there painting on the initial ones downtown. What was your favorite part of the fire hydrants?
Everything was already paid for.
Because you got paid for it? Okay. Hey, that's as good a reason as any. So, yeah, with that, I want to say a big shout out to the city of Hamilton for hiring our artists to do it. That was not a volunteer job, so our artists were compensated for their time and skill and talent. So thank you to the city of Hamilton. Once again, thank you to the Hamilton Welcome Center for having all those products and items that we make here in-house. We've got the magnets, we have little ring dishes, and go check out our display in their front windows there. Terry, anything you want to say to take it away this afternoon?
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Go check out all the other live art minis on YouTube, as well as follow the link in the comments to the online store. Christmas is coming. Get those commissions in. Come shop in the store or online. So have a great week, everyone.
Have a good week.